friends. This is Dr. Mayuresh Mahajan once again in front of you, and today the remedy will be Kalika. I have already promised you that after Dalkamara, I'll be coming up with Kalika. So today we will be talking about this wonderful remedy Kalika. A very orthodox remedy, an amazing remedy, a very deep acting remedy, a very well-known polycrest remedy. Let us understand Kalika. Why? Because after Dalkamara, we know Dalkamara is impulsive, impatient about her children, very dogmatic, duty-bounded, very goal-oriented, family-oriented. Same with Kalika, goal-oriented, not goal-oriented. Her goal is her family. Kalika's goal is her family. A family woman, always thinking about the family. Very dutiful, very responsible. So let us talk about Kalika today. But let us understand the whole Kalika. First of all, the physical symptoms. If you want to understand Kalika, every book they will give 3 symptoms of Kalika. One is anxiety, second is exhaustion, third is perspiration, and fourth is backache. Very interesting. I'll just try to again correlate to the mind, body and the soul axis. A wonderful remedy for climacteric period. Understand this climacteric period. A fleshy woman, constitution of Kalika is fleshy, right? Very stubborn, fleshy, strong, quarrelsome with the family, always quarreling with the family. Why? Because she has got nothing to do with the external world, because her own world is my family. And I want to make my family as I want. Dogmatic. Very religious. Conformist. We have a rubric. Conformism. What is this exhaustion of Kalika? What is this perspiration of Kalika? What is this? The main symptom is the woman starts walking and she has to just lie down because of exhaustion. What is this? What is this exhaustion? Very interesting, my dear friends. You need to understand multiremedical likewise. So Kalika, my dear friends, and this Kalika will start with the personality, a fleshy woman, a stout woman, constitution, with backache, and very dutiful, responsible, always running here and there for the family. So this is very important aspect of Kalika. Don't forget this. But how this Kalika evolves, understand. Very interesting. First of all, let us understand the rubric conformism. Before that, let us understand the rubric impatience about her children. This Kalika is always duty bounded. Come on, Kalika, always. If at all, whenever she prepares food, she sees to it that this food is very much, very good for health of the family members. She will see to it that she will not put more oil, more sugar. She will add all those Orthodox spices, all those things which are very good for the health of the family. She will do that. Very important. Conformist nature. In our times, in 78 years back, 80 years back, people used to make pickles. In that pickles, they used to put that theocinamide, means mori, which is very good for heart. So, hence you have to eat pickle. But the child says, but Mama, I don't like. You have to eat because it is very good for heart. You have to do it. You have to take it. Strict, impulsive Kalika. Very stout, obstinate Kalika. You have to eat it. Okay. Then she will make all those, guti, all those traditional medicines she will make. Why? Because since years together, this is the thing which we have consumed, and my body is healthy. I want to make you healthy at the same time. You have to do it. Muramba is something which is a very old traditional things which they don't want to give up. Whenever they offer a plate of food in Indian culture, there has to be a tinge of salt at the side. That must be there. Must be there means must be there. No breaking rules, Kalika. But there is no need of salt. But yes, as it is since years together, whenever you offer a plate of food, there should be pickle, there should be salt, there should be some salad, there should be some देसी घी, साजूक तूप म्हणतो आपण भातावर. Whenever you start with your food, you have to start your food with rice, dal and ghee, and then you start the whole. No way. Once you have this dogmatic, this orthodoxy in style and nature. Just I'll tell you, how will you find this in a child? Very interesting. This child of Kalika also does not accept new ideas. Does not accept new ideas, never likes to change the doctor. I want to go to that doctor. I don't want to take. Never likes to change the school, never likes to change the friends, never likes to change the residence. He will never accept new fashions and new trends. New trends, यानी बच्चों को है. Now there is a style of loose t-shirts, loose t-shirts. Kalika, no, this is not my cup of tea. I'll just wear my own paisama and kurta, that is for sure. This is my, and this is me. Very traditional, very much traditional. I'll come to the next video, I'll come to what is traditional prejudice. I'll just talk about traditional prejudices next time. But let us understand, because the rubric is traditional prejudices, wherein Kalika is not there. But no doubt Kalika is very much traditional in his attitude, gestures and characters. Understand? So Kalika is 100% traditional, orthodox, traditional, well cultured, old cultured, never tries to cope up with the new trends of cultures coming up. He feels that this is all bullshit. Mobile is a useless thing. The one who says about this mobile is a TV, अरे हम लोग टीवी भी नहीं देखते. Conformism. Then impatience about her children. The same way, this Kalika wants their kids to be very healthy, very stout, sturdy. So what they do? What they do is very interesting. They always see to it that they eat homemade food. They are not allowed to eat anything from outside. No, don't do this, don't do this. Very, very dogmatic, very imposive, very dictatorial. Kalika. Very impatient means if at all a Kalika's son or a daughter suffers from fever, Kalika will never tolerate. Kalika will just go on calling the physician. Sir, the temperature is not yet gone. Hello, sir, temperature is not gone. Sir, she is suffering from this. Sir, she is suffering. Sir. You may have gone through so many cases of kids when the patient's fever is not coming down and the mother goes on calling every now and then, every hourly. Think about Kalika's or any one of the rubrics of impatience about her children. So Kalika is one of the main remedy of impatience about her children. She just cannot tolerate. If the child is coming at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and 12 past 5, Kalika gets impatient. Arey, kidhar gaya? Kya ho gaya? What happened? What happened? She'll go to that extent that she'll go come down and she'll start just waiting for the child to come. Where is my child gone? Arey, come on. It's okay. It's just 2-3 minutes past 12. Have patience. Kalika has no patience. Kalika wants everything. Kalika wants everything happen to according to her wish. If at all it is not done according to her wish, Kalika becomes restless. Because she cannot tolerate change. This way means this way. This is very important in Kalika. Same like Dalkas, but Kalika is not about, doesn't be that, Kalika is not that possessive about relationship. Dalkamar is very possessive about relationship. Why is he not talking to me? Why is he not connecting to me? Now why is, whenever I say something, he just turns his face out on the other side. Dalkamara. Kalika doesn't care about it. Kalika is only worried about everything is going spick and spine properly. This Home is like, it should be like this, means like this. Very, very fastidious. Kalika. Very proper Kalika. Now what happens? There is a rubric, empty filling sensation. Now this you need to understand, because this is the connection between the exhaustion, perspiration and climaxes of Kalika. If you understand this, you will understand Kalika in the later stage of her life. What I said is exhaustion, perspiration. When do you perspire? When do you exhaust? When you do things out of the way. Doing duty out of the way. Stretching yourself out of the way. For whom? For the family. Doing everything for whom? For the family. Everything for whom? For the family. And what? Very dogmatic. 5 o'clock means 5 o'clock. If at all Kalika, is suffering from headache, it is okay to take rest, na? Isn't it? Kalika will get up at 5 o'clock. No. As I am suffering from headache or whatever it may be, I will not sleep for more than 5 hours, because that is my rules. Sleeping more than 5 hours is not done. So I'll get up at 5 o'clock. Understand this, right? Why? Now then she gets exhausted because of her own rules and regulations, because of her own orthodoxy, dogmatic traditions. What does she do? 5 o'clock means 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock she should get up. 5:30 tea, 6 warm water, 7 breakfast. Done. Why? You can change it sometimes. It's okay to change. No, Kalika won't. That is her exhaustion and perspiration. Because every day is not Sunday, every day is not Wednesday. So there is a day wherein there is more work. So when you have more work, next day you have a holiday. But Kalika has no holiday. Kalika has no Sunday. Kalika has to wake up at 5 o'clock at Sundays also. Why? There is no rule. Nobody has said you have to get up at 5 o'clock every day. But Kalika, Sunday. And this is the rules what Kalika goes through and throughout her life. Throughout her life. And this is where Kalika is differentiated with Dalkamara. Because Dalkamara somehow have a change. Kalika, no change. 3 o'clock in the midnight, if I am trying a car and my wife is sitting and she is Kalika, don't break the rules. You have to stop the car. There is nobody in the signal. There is no one in the, but there is a red signal out there. You need to stop the car. Kalika, shh. No way. No way. Understand this. And such disciplined, such cultured, such orthodox, stubborn, obstinate, fleshy, stout woman. Everything is in her control. But as she grows up, and the kids, she had sacrificed the whole life for their kids, isn't it? And what happens is, these kids grow up. When these kids grow up, they start earning their, they start earning. So they become independent. Then Kalika's son or the daughter gets married. Now understand the climacteric period. Stopping of menstruation, aggravation. What happens in Kalika? Kalika's main role is running the family. Running here and then. Main role of Kalika is, to make everything in a proper way, dutiful. Once everyone grows up, they become independent. Now the job of Kalika is left for nothing. Now what will I do? Early morning I used to do breakfast, everything for my kid, for my family, for my husband, for my kids, everything. And now everybody has grown up. I have also grown old. Kalika has grown old. She has crossed her age, 56, 57. She has coming close to she is in the climacteric period. And now what happens? I have got nothing to do with my family, because everyone is busy in their own world. And now I am left here having nothing to do. Now this nothing to do feeling of Kalika is the empty feeling of Kalika. Very interesting. As if there is a something, there is this that very empty feeling in the say, emptiness feeling in the body. अब क्या करूँ? What to do? There is no project for Kalika when the family is not there. Then the son gets married. Now this becomes very interesting. When the son gets married, obviously the daughter-in-law who comes from another family, from another culture or another upbringing style, she wakes up at 8 o'clock in the morning, which Kalikar mother doesn't like at all. Kalikar say, hey, ask his son, she needs to get up in the morning. I used to get up at 5 o'clock. She also used to she must get up at 5 o'clock. Husband says, Mama, this is not done. If you want to wake up at 5 o'clock, you wake up. Why should I tell my wife to wake up at 5 o'clock? No. No need. This is where the Kalikar woman, the mother gets hurt. Arey yaar. Understand such a dogmatic, rule-oriented, duty-oriented, very proper woman who has not seen anything untowards the family with respect to rules, regulations and discipline. And this newly daughter-in-law comes home and disrupts the whole discipline of the house. She gets so many things from outside. Dhokla bolo, yeah, some cakes or some pastries from outside. And Kalika, when the daughter-in-law offers this, Kalika, you want to eat something? She says, no, I don't want to eat. Why? Because I don't like to eat outside food, because I am not used to it, because it is not done. Everything you have to do, eat from home. Whatever you have to eat it which is homemade. Isn't it? But the daughter-in-law is a very casual and a very modern type of a girl. You don't want, okay, I don't want it. She will offer it to the father, to the husband. She will eat, the husband will also eat. Nom, 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 nom. This mother will feel bad about it. This Kalikar will feel bad. Then there will be some friends coming in the house. There will be some parties, drinking and everything. And this is absolutely, which is, Kalikar just cannot tolerate. Oh my God. What will Kalikar do? When such things happen in her own house, which she had kept like a temple. That house was just like a temple, and now it has been a party home. What will this Kalikar feel? Understand this. Kalikar will not get out from her room. What I had seen patients where this Kalikar woman used to come to me, complain about, Doctor, I just can't see these people, how they're living. They're getting up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock lunch, 12 o'clock they take breakfast, 4 o'clock lunch. This is lifestyle, my God. Better I shut my door so I can't see them. I'm happy in this room, and whatever they want, they can do outside. Whatever they want. They want to party, they want to drink, they are not eating non-veg. My God. This is the feeling of Kalika. This emptiness is the hollow feeling. Is before the life was like this, she was that dominating, dogmatic, powerful, stout, fleshy. And then when someone breaks the rules and she becomes helpless, what happens is emptiness. She was running for the whole entire family. Here and there was no weakness, but things going against her will. Now exhaustion. I'd done so much for my family, but the family has nothing to do with this. Exhaustion. I have been awake for the whole night for my son when he was having fever, but now he's not even looking at me. Exhaustion. What will happen? What will happen next? Insecurity and fearful feelings, anxieties. Kalika. Nobody's listening to me, nobody's with me. Since morning to night, nobody's there. They all are going to their own, all are, since morning, nobody's with me. All are busy with their own stuff. Nobody is with me. I'm feeling so lonely. Backache. Hello? Now this you need to understand. This climacteric period. The fruitful period and the climacteric period. During fruitful, she was so much dutiful, responsible, dutiful, dogmatic, cultured, disciplined, proper. Not ready to change. And now, helpless, empty, hollow, exhausted, fearful, backache, and bend. This bending is helplessness. I'm not able to do anything. That dogma and orthodox and that power has lost. That discipline, because she has nothing in her own hands. Empty. Because now the family members are not listening to her. So what she does? Better I close my eyes, because if I'll close my eyes, I'm more happy because I couldn't see them doing all those nonsense things. What did she say? What did I say? I keep myself in a room closed so that whatever they want to do, they do. I just close my eyes. We have a rubric, closing eyes, amulets. Let them do whatever they do. Whenever it happens like this, best way what I do is I just go away somewhere else. When everything is done, I come back home, have my dinner and sleep. Kalika. This emptiness with closing eyes amulets is Kalika. If you go and see to the rubric closing eyes amulets, you will find only Kalika singer. This closing eyes is not closing eyes with Aisa. It's not like this. Closing eyes is not willing to see. What? Not willing to see what? Which she couldn't tolerate. Not willing to see my son eating outside food, pastries, alcohol. Waking up at 9 o'clock. I can't see them like waking at just doing a bloody nothing on the bed, and breakfast 11 o'clock, dinner at lunch at 4 o'clock, dinner at 12 o'clock. My God, I can't see this. This I can't see is Kalika. This closing eyes. Understand? So this is just one of the glimpses of Kalika. Hana? To understand the mind, body and the soul axis of Kalika. Then you will enjoy materia medica. Then you will, live materia medica. If you want to live materia medica, you need to understand. Now when I have told these things, you will find so many Kalikas around. Are ye bhi Kalika, wo bhi Kalika, wah bhi Kalika, wah bhi Kalika. This is nothing but the behavioral materia medica of Kalika. Understand? So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Basically, don't forget to share to your homeopathic fraternity. Just share this video. At least those who have not thinking of practicing homeopathy will at least make a try and give one Kalika to those similar cases and see the rubric and see the magical results. Share. Thank you all and